everyone, it's Janet Wakeland with RemarkablyCreated.com. In today's One Take Wonder video, I want to take you on a really quick tour of the 2015 Stampin' Up! Catalog. Hopefully by now you have one of these in your hands, and if you don't and you do not have a demonstrator that you work with, I would love to provide you with a complimentary copy along with the coupons that I send, the wish list, and adding you to my customer mailing list for news of all kinds of wonderful specials, all kinds of things that are happening in the Stampin' Up! World. So feel free to request one. You can do so by emailing me, Janet at remarkablycreated.com. See the address in the description or on your screen, or you can also reach me via my newsletter link at www.remarkablycreated.com. But let's take a look at this amazingly wonderful catalog. It is a full catalog, full size, 8.5 by 11 inches. It's just a beautiful book that would look great on your coffee table. I know one of my teammates was here yesterday, and the first thing she said was she kissed it when she got it. She was so excited to have it in her hands, and it tends to generate that kind of excitement among the demonstrators. On the cover is one of our favorite new project kits. If you're familiar with Stampin' Up!, you may have heard them referred to as simply scent kits in the past. We're simply calling them project kits. They're all-inclusive kits that I'll show you where they're at here in the catalog. So let's jump right into the catalog. The catalog is divided up into sections based on needs that are most common for crafters, card makers, those who love to DIY for special events in their lives, and you'll see the outline right here on the front of those sections, as well as a list of the accessories kind of broken out into specific areas. Stampin' Up! Is a rubber stamp company that does manufacture 3 different types of stamps, and they are all manufactured here in the United States. So when you are buying our stamps, you are buying a made in the USA product, and I really like that myself personally. I love to shop American when I can. We have the classic deep red rubber stamps that you would mount onto wood blocks. We have what we call our clear mount stamps. Again, they are that nice deep red rubber that you're used to from wood mount stamps, but instead of mounting them on a wood block, you would use our really nice clear acrylic blocks. And then we have our photopolymer stamps. The photopolymer stamps offer some features that the classic rubber do not. They're positionable in that you can slightly bend them, you can see through them, which makes them perfect for when you're layering one stamp on top of the other. You can also put multiple words for sentences or multiple images to create one big background stamp. Or I recently did a cake card that you can see on my blog that had all the layers of the cake with a greeting as one of the layers, and that was very easy to do with photopolymer. So they all have their features and benefits. It's going to be what's important to you. The thing that you need to understand, though, is that not every stamp is available in every style. So you're going to want to read the description of the stamps as you look at them. One of the things that I appreciate most about Stampin' Up!, besides all of the great images, is the colors. I love the fact that I don't have to shop all over town trying to find items that coordinate, and I know that when I'm using my Project Life cards, I've got markers and embellishments and inks and papers that would supplement them. I know that when I'm building a beautiful card, I've got ribbon, again, that will make that card just pop because the ribbon coordinates with the ink and the paper. I know that when I'm buying designer paper with a beautiful print on it, again, I have coordinating product in the form of markers and inks and embellishments and all those kinds of wonderful things. Stampin' Up! Does introduce a new color collection every single year, and that color collection is available for 2 years. I do encourage you to always invest in the ink pad and the ink refill, because it always seems that your pads are going to run dry late at night, and of course you don't want to wait a couple of days for that ink refill. You want to always finish the project that you were working on. In addition, it never ceases to fail that, of course, we know these colors are going to be around for 2 years, but that last month or so that the colors are available, they are available while supplies last, and of course they always run out as there's suddenly a rush on these colors that we feel we can't live without. So you're going to want to make sure that if you're falling in love with our new in colors or either one of the collections, that you keep a private stash on hand of the colors that you like. Throughout the catalog, you're going to find some wonderful things to make this an amazing tool, a tool for creating and a tool for shopping. What you're going to find first is our Make It's. You're going to want to look for the words "You Can Make It," and I'll show you a bigger page with that in just a minute, but it's going to show you literally exactly what you need in terms of the product to make that. The other thing as a shopping tool is there's over 30 bundles, which are going to help offset the change in our hostess program. They're going to save you 15%. Coordinating stamps with products like designer series paper or framelits or punches or things like that. So you're going to want to look for it. In addition, our catalog is social media savvy, so you're going to want to look for the icon that looks like a play button so that you can find the YouTube videos with more on that project or that product. You're going to want to look for Stampin' Up's Pinterest boards, lots of ideas using those products again there. And then, of course, you can always follow Stampin' Up on social media with the hashtag StampinUp.com. And you can always follow me as well, too, so you're going to want to look for my social media icons and follow me on social media. So each section is led off, by a beautiful color combination like this. And anytime as you're going through the catalog, if you see some projects that you would like to do in a private class, or you would like me to do a class on in my virtual class studio, or you would like to do as a make and take as a hostess of a private event, contact me. I love to customize events for my customers to meet your needs so that you can experience the stamps and the product that really are capturing your attention. So here in our birthday section, I'll show you a couple of other features that you're going to want to be paying attention to. First, down here, the word new. If you've been a customer before and you're trying to remember, have I seen this before? Is it old? Is it new? If you're worried about double buying, anything like that, just look for the words new and you'll know that it's new to this catalog and it's not something that might be on your shelf or something that you may have seen before. Again, you can see some of these different icons. They're going to tell you where the product is. Look for the tips. Even as a demonstrator after 19 and a half years, I learned a lot going through reading the tips in the catalog. So you're going to want to look for those tips. And then here is one of those white boxes with the bundle and save. In this case, it's the cupcake set with the cupcake punch. You're going to want to look for those. Down here, I want to point out again that it tells you 6 rubber stamps. You'll see that it's available with wood blocks or with clear blocks. Then it tells you what size blocks you would want as well. So again, trying to make it as easy as possible for you to have a successful purchase, getting everything that you need to make a beautiful project. Again, here, new. Now on this page, something else different is going to show up. You're going to see that the flower has kind of a taupe or a crumb cake look to it. That means that there's something about that. Either it has a coordinating framelit or a coordinating punch. So when you see an image that's part of the set, and it's a different color than the rest of the images, you're going to want to look at the description to see what coordinates with that. Because again, it's fun to have those coordinating pieces. Sometimes I wish that the stores and the clothes in the store had little tags that said, hey, go to the jewelry department. There's this awesome necklace and shoes. You know, it's kind of like the old Granimal system with Sears. I kind of wish that was still around. The other thing that I love about this catalog, if you're a customer that's been with us for a while, you will see a lot of product in this catalog that's going to add value to product that you've purchased from us in the past. T-shirts that coordinate with the baby framelits, cute little party picks that coordinate with our garden, hand-picked garden stake framelits, and a stamp set goes with a French fry box and things like that. So I love that Stampin' Up! Is adding value to purchases that you may have already made, and of course purchases that I've already made as a demonstrator. Here's a great example of the You Can Make It's that I explained in the beginning, where it shows you the cardstock, the paper, the ink pads that you need, as well as the stamp set and anything else you might need to go with that, looking at that section. Here again, you can see some of those darkened images that are telling you, hey, there's something about these 3 images in this stamp set. What is it? Oh, it coordinates with these framelits. These are a different color. Oh, it coordinates with those punches. So pay attention to that as you're looking through the catalog. More of those tips and things. I'll go a little bit faster. I'll get to the project kits in just a second. Thanks section. There's always a need to say thank you. I think that gratitude is such an important part of our life. So we have a whole section dedicated, to saying thank you. So lots and lots of really fun, beautiful new stamp sets in this section. So make sure you check that out in our gratitude section. Love and sympathy, marriage, and the need to say I'm so sorry for your loss. Those are parts of our life as well as babies. You know, pretty much 3 things that are always happening. Somebody falling in love, somebody getting married, somebody that you need to say, you know, I'm sorry for your loss too, and then somebody having a sweet new little one. And so we've got lots of product dedicated to those moments in our lives that we need decorations for, cards for, party favors for, all kinds of things that we can do with that. A couple of single stamps in the catalog that you're going to want to look for. Some wonderful faith-based stamps in our catalog. When you're going through the catalog, look at the images and pay attention to them. Look at this fun little detail that I missed the first couple times I went through. So lots of fun little ideas for adding just that little pop of wow to your projects as you work your way through the catalog. I like to make little notes and write in mine. I know there's a whole school out there, don't write in your Bible, do write in your Bible. Some people feel the same way about their catalog. Write in your catalog, don't write in your catalog. If you could see my real one, and I should post pictures for you guys sometimes, I've got notes all over it, whether it's for myself personally, whether it's for myself to help my customers, all kinds of little things. Project Life is growing in popularity. We are the only direct sales company to carry the official Project Life logo, a style of scrapbooking started by Becky Higgins. And throughout this catalog, we have amazing Project Life bundles. And if you're not familiar with Project Life and you've got a lot of photos either on your phone or in boxes and you would love a very simplistic way of saving them so that they can be shared and the stories of those photos won't get lost, please contact me. Near or far, I can help you with that, and I would love to. My mom is suffering from Alzheimer's, and her memories are quickly fading. And the memories have become even more important to me now than they ever have been. I knew there'd be a time when we'd lose the stories, the photos, but with her Alzheimer's, it's become even more real to me. So, again, I would love to help you preserve all of those memories. Lots of fun images, again, lots of things to inspire you. We'll be recreating this banner for my daughter's wedding. I'm so excited to do that. I mentioned that babies, lots of great product for babies, but don't skip a section. Don't go, oh, I don't have babies, so I don't really need to pay attention to that section. A lot of our stamps, even though they may be labeled for one thing, doesn't necessarily mean that's how you have to use it, okay? Ignore the labels. Think outside the box. This here is going to be my standard new baby gift. So again, you may not be having babies, but you know people that are, and this would make a wonderful baby gift. One of the baby boy or baby girl Project Life boxes, some page protectors, and an album, and the journaling pens. And the new mom can easily just slip some photos in and keep up with some of the, memories and the most precious moments that are happening from the day that that little one is born, and maybe even starting before the birth. So a great idea, and that's going to be my standard birthday gift for the year. I love those two new ones, and thankfully I've got some really sweet new moms to spoil that I am so excited about. So lots and lots more. Here's one of those new value added stamp sets that I was talking about. They coordinate with framelits that you may already own, so you're going to want to look for those. Kids sections, of course, those little babies do grow up. Throughout the catalog, you're going to see some of our new big background stamps. We have some lumped together, but again, make sure that you're looking on every page because it is easy to miss. I've got lots of great classes coming up that you're going to want to be paying attention to. Here, these cards, you'll see us turn them into Project Life inserts. We'll be doing a fill the tin for lunchbox notes throughout the year. And we'll also do these as little faith-based messages for church and women ministry groups. So be watching for a lot of the classes that I've got planned around the ideas in here and the new products. So let's keep, oh, wait a minute, I got to stop on this stamp set. I don't have any young kids anymore. And right now, my kids' friends are just having babies. They're not kids that are grown up or old enough yet to think dinosaurs, but I've got a lot of older friends who I keep thinking about, are as old as the hills or as old as dirt, or we've got creaky old bones. So I've got lots of ideas, and I'm actually having a few personalized stamps made today as the last day that those can be made here on June 2nd. So I'm excited about that stamp set. More kids stamps for you to look at, sports things, all kinds of fun stuff. An entire section devoted to Project Life. You'll see lots of great stamps. Do you need stamps for Project Life? Absolutely not. Can they add some versatility and extend the life of all of your cards or make those cards more versatile so that they're not maybe necessarily specific to a baby or something? Absolutely. So make sure that you're contacting me about how I can help you preserve your memories and your photos and tell their story. Again, just because it says Project Life, is that the only way that you can use them? Absolutely not. I have a lot of plans for this stamp set here. This is your life for cards. I can see where, today is your birthday. Life, you're bringing new life into the world with a baby or wedding, happy day, notes. Everybody's got a little note, just a note to say to say thank you, like this, it's your birthday, who doesn't like that day? Work, play, repeat. I'm thinking about doing this, but putting a line through the word work for those that have retired, so now they can just work and play and repeat, play and repeat. So I've just got some ideas as I'm thinking through this catalog of ways. So don't let the phrase project life or the way anything is labeled to make you miss out on a possible good opportunity.